MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball next. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Big arm here, Jack Flaherty. Call him Jack Flash. This guy throws in the upper 90s, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Great life up in the zone. Good hard breaking ball. He has tremendous mound presence. Gets the ball, throws it in a hurry. There isn't anything really finesse about this guy. One of the top power pitchers in all of baseball.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. O'Neill waits on it. And he hauls it down in the corner.
Batting second, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
No one on with one down, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. First pitch on the way. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He has 9 base hits in 19 tries, and of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball. 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. Another try at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Carlson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a throwback to when you didn't have to throw the ball through a brick wall. Great assortment of pitches, Kyle Hendricks. He sinks it, he cuts it, has a great changeup, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Certainly won't blow up a radar gun, but you know what you're going to get every 5 days from this guy? As consistent a starting pitcher as there is in the league right now.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second, the first baseman, Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He carries a .345 batting average. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the first pitch to him. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson.
Number 24, Jock Peterson.
First offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Three and 0 now. Javier Baez waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike one.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-1. Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. In his career versus this pitcher, he's really struggled. 1 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. First pitch of the AB now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Peterson on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. The 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Next to hit, Jason Hayward. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
1 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. David Bodie is on deck. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So the next to bat will be David Bodie. First delivery to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Kyle Hendricks, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Paul DeYoung.
Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First pitch on the way.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but That was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The catcher,
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He has an even 10 hits in 37 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Molina. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher. Swing and a line drive. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
batting 7th, the center fielder, Carlson.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Dylan Carlson. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Count is 1-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More baseball on the show right after this. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Carlson is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and no strikes. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Three and 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Three 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Three-two pitch. Full count still.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He spoils another one, and will do it again.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Another full count pitch home. Count remains full. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. There's ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
1-1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Contreras stands at first with 1 out. And that one yanked just foul. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Kris Bryant is on deck. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Justin Williams.
The right fielder, number 26.
First pitch on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And the 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. One there. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
That brings in Tommy Edmond. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Redbirds down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Genesis Cabrera, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. 3-0 now. Cabrera rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Bryant gets his lead at first, nobody out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1 pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Next, it'll be Javier Baez. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there's one down now.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled away.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David Bodie.
So now into the box is David Bodie. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And that misses, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 hit on the ground toward the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Eric Sogard will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. First delivery to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And a strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are two away now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, Ian Happ. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready with the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Fouled off. Hit back toward the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Alec Mills, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. For his career in this matchup, he's hitless in 6 tries.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike. Nope, that's down.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Two and two.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Still even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Swing and a looper to left. Baez onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The batter, the shortstop, Paul DeJong.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Yadi Molina digging in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And there's ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Arenado on third. DeJong at second with 2 gone. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Cardinals down to their final strike here, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch on its way. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Big win here. Airtight defense. The pitching was pretty good, too. It's kind of weird. Very rarely are you going to win very many games when you only get 3 hits. Timely hitting, good pitching, and big defense still can win you ball games.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Hendricks takes home the win. Jack Flaherty worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.